Hey everyone, what's up? Today I'm gonna review Star Wars Rebels Season 2. First of all, most people wanna know about the finale, and shit, we'll get there after I review some of these episodes. First of all, it was a great season. Uh, the opposites, the two, like Chopper's base, that episode legitimately freaked me out because I hate spiders, and though I'm like Zeb on this one. More than Tula, he's just freaky for me. And I really loved the energy in that episode. The episode before that was centered on Chopper. I found it very. It was. I don't know, man, it was so weird. I did love the episode, I think it was the one before that, when Ahsoka, Kanan, and Ezra go to the Jedi Temple and they have like these visions. That was so good. And Ahsoka having that vision about Anakin. That scene is the most awesome thing in that episode. I was like, oh shit. And they showed Vader, like, oh my god. Every time I hear Earl James Jones, Earl Jones, I hope I'm not butchering his name. I can Earl James Jones. Oh man, every time I hear him do the Vader, hear his voice, I can get shivers on the pure energy that man has in his voice. It's like so powerful. Just feel. And this line, like, Jedi are growing in power, and like Vader, it will be their undoing. I was like, ah, fuck, that was beautiful. That was worth that. If the episode was just that scene, I was like, it would totally be worth it. It was totally worth it. And there were other good episodes. Episodes when with Erza's parents like finding out that they were alive, I was like, eh. I really liked that the clones came back and whatnot. Rex, I like the way Rex looks, and I like the wisdom he gives to the team, and I do find it interesting his rivalry with Kanan, because Kanan has a very good reason to hate the clones, but like Rex says, he never betrayed his Jedi, which his Jedi what was it Anakin or Obi-Wan? We didn't see Obi-Wan. I thought he was gonna show up in season 2, but he didn't. We get like the seventh sister and shit, like hitting on. There was this episode when the seventh sister was hitting on Kanan, and he's like, "I don't go for crazy anymore." I was like, did he hit on some girls? Cause I know the council is away. Could he like get a woman now? Like, doesn't he have like a relationship with the? Oh my god, I can't remember the name of the captain. The Twi'lek. No, the green Twi'lek. Oh, the captain of the Ghost or the Phantom of the Ghost. Oh, which was her name? Shit. Sabine? No, that's the Mandalorian girl. And I know Sabine, Chopper, Zeb, Kanan, Ezra, but I can't remember the captain right now. And I really like that character. She's voiced by the same actress that voiced Wonder Woman in the Justice League series, but I can't for the name of for the god of for the name of oh shit, I can't even say that phrase right now. Oh shit, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't remember. I really enjoyed seeing Ahsoka this season. It was an awesome season, which I'm sad that it ended. But we're getting a new season this year, like around September. We may get like the 40 minutes trailer before August, like episode before August, like we did last time. I think it was around that time. Or like a trailer for the third season. I would really enjoy to see a trailer. But now let's go with everyone was dying in this. Dying to hear me talk about. No, the people that actually watch me. The finale. Oh my god. those 40 minutes. Shit. Shit. First of all, Ezra gets separated. They go to Malachor, and Ezra gets separated from Kanan and Ahsoka, and ends up meeting an old, frail man that turns out to be Darth Maul. Shit. Like, he played it off like, ooh, don't, like Yoda, like, he played off the kind of energy that Yoda gave up, like, old, frail, and then turns out to be a badass. That we only see Yoda being a badass in the prequels, but you get what I'm saying. And we get to see a new Inquisitor, which was, was pretty much weird. And the whole using the saber to fly was pretty freaking weird. I didn't really care for it. I wish we could see like the new Inquisitor's face, but we couldn't. We could tell he was an alien, he was a human. And holy shit, the way Maul, what the Maul did to Seven's sister, shit, man, he cut her. I hope you don't really see, but I'm having this feeling that she may still be alive, and that would be pretty cool. And holy crap, if people were thinking in the beginning that Maul will have like became good and an ally to the rebels, you thought fucking wrong. At first, you kind of see that Ezra might feel sorry for him, and shit, he did have it rough for a while, but he's also an ass. Because, spoiler alert, holy shit, he blinded Kanan. At first I thought like he was hurt, but when he put on the helmet, and he used Chopper to walk, and oh my god, he was blind, and like the way Ezra looked at him, I was like, oh man, it's like super off. And Ezra's blaster or lightsaber was taken away by Vader. I was like, oh fuck. I mean, I kind of liked his lightsaber, but at least he's gonna get a new one, which gives Disney the opportunity to make new toys for kids to buy. And oh man, when Kanan was blind, I was like, oh fuck. I was legitimately sad and heartbroken that they handicapped a character like that. Of course, when it's the Force, you know, you can still use the Force to see, just like the guy in the Force Unleashed games, which I kind of think they were going with, which kind of may imply that Erza might use the light and the dark side, not to become a grey Jedi, no, more of a dark Jedi, you know, or a fallen Jedi, a Jedi that uses like Force abilities, which are frowned upon by the Council. If like the Council is not around anymore, so who gives a shit? I'm pretty sure Kanan is in love with the captain from the Ghost, which I can't remember the name for the life of me. I am so sorry about this. I don't know why I can't remember the Twi'lek captain's name. He's like in the edge of the tongue? Yeah, whatever. And only grab Vader. When he was fighting Ahsoka, and she's like, I'm happy to, there's no, I have no doubts or something like that. She said like, I'm so sorry about this. There's no way a man as cool as you could be my master. And then like he said, Anakin Skywalker was weak, and that's why I destroyed him. Like Ahsoka, then this is the vengeance for my master. And he said, revenge is not the Jedi way. And she said like, I'm no Jedi. That was awesome. And when Kanan and Ezra tried to run away, and like Vader was using the Force to push the holocron to him, I was like, ah, fuck, man. Ahsoka comes and slashes Vader right in the face. I was like, ah, beautiful. Just fucking beautiful. That scene was so fucking awesome. I mean, let me hear like the Clone Wars voice with a little bit of Earl James Jones, like Ahsoka. And she's like, I won't leave you again, and then and then you will die. No, it kind of made me feel like if she tried to run, Vader wouldn't chase her right away. Because I feel like there's still a bit of Anakin in him. Because if she ran away, he would let her run away. But if she stayed, the dark side of him would want to kill her. Because as long as she's away, she's not making him feel the Anakin things in him. But since he's here, he's gonna try. And then Ezra tried to run to Ahsoka, and she like used the Force. And the last thing he sees like Ezra fighting Vader. Man, everybody thought she was dead, man. And then they walk back to Chopper's base, so I'm gonna call it from now on until I give it a name. Like they land, and the Green Twi'lek, the captain of the Ghost, I'm so sorry I can't remember her name, hugs Kanan and sees like what happens to him, and Rex realizes that Ahsoka isn't there, and he looks at Ezra and sees Ezra's face, and realizes, holy shit, man, she's dead. And the way it was done, it was like Rex made me feel like Rex was looking for Ahsoka, like my daughter. No, that Rex isn't Ahsoka's daughter. Shit, Ahsoka is older than Rex, most probably anyway. Rex is most likely in his 20s. Is he? I mean, they have accelerating aging. So I don't know how really old he is. If he's not younger than Ahsoka, he's probably the same age. Forget that. I'm so becoming very confusing the way I'm saying it. But this episode made me feel like, ah, shit. I was on the verge of tears, almost. Of course, I watched this episode like 3 times, and it was still awesome. But when they showed back the temple and they showed like Darth Maul was alive and Vader walking away, there was this like bird that showed up in the previous episode, flying over Ezra when Ahsoka was around. Like that bird was still there and flew, and there was like this figure going deeper into the Malachor temple, and I was like, who the fuck was that? Now after watching it a while, it turned out it was Ahsoka. But I seen on the web that people are speculating that it wasn't really Ahsoka. It could have been a Force ghost. And first of all, I don't think it was a Force ghost. Because for one to become a Force ghost, you need special training. Unless you're Anakin. Or Darth Vader, which became a ghost. With no problem whatsoever, which just confused me. What are Force? Maybe because Anakin was conceived by the Force, he didn't need to have the training to become a Force ghost, if that makes any sense to you. But it was an awesome finale. I was very surprised the way it happened, and I really enjoyed the ending when everyone's in the ghost and like Kanan is looking back. We see Ezra in his room with the holocron on his hand, like it fucking opened. When the Sith holocron opened, I literally was like, was so surprised that Ezra was able to open it. Because like even Maul said, like only a Sith can open it, and even Maul, I think Maul said he couldn't open it because he wasn't a Sith, or he was saying it because he didn't want them to think that he was still a Sith, or because he just wanted to operate the weapon. For a while, I did thought that Ezra would go with Maul, but he ended up not going. Which, thank God. Because I feel like since Kanan now has to rely more on the Force, he'll become a better Force teacher. And make Ezra more powerful. But Ezra will definitely become more powerful with the holocron. I just hope that the way the show is going, it go for more seasons, because they could do it like maybe one season. I know that right now these seasons that we got were before I want to say first Star Wars movie, but that's not, since the prequels came chronologically before the fourth movie. But I really wanted like they could do seasons like in between of Rebels, in between the the main trilogy, the first trilogy, like one season could be before after the first Death Star explodes, and another season before the second one explodes. Just and they could like show Luke like meeting Kanan and like kind of training, maybe like getting some tips on training, or unless something happens, we don't know what's gonna happen, or even Ezra meeting Luke and like Luke feels it, and maybe like another different series, like after the main prequels, we could see like if Kanan and like Ezra are still alive, they could like go to build a school, like the school of the Jedi school, and like this would be pretty cool if Ezra was like with Luke trying to build like the Jedi school, and he himself knew Kylo Ren or Ben Solo, and like pushed him to a little bit to the dark side, because Arizona's already been going in that direction. I think he's totally gonna be in there. And it was a pretty good finale, like I said, and I can't wait for the next season to come. My name is Mike. If you like my reviews, subscribe in the link below, and I'll catch you next fall. Next season 3. If that's a trailer, I'll do a trailer review for it. I swear on Star Wars. I swear on the Force, man. Catch you next week. Sorry. Catch you next season.